And we ain't had a countdown.
We ain't had a countdown in a minute.
Years.
Yeah. Steve missed that whole countdown. So H, we can't even say nothing about it, bro. H gave us a full countdown from 3.
Full circle, man.
Hey, before we go any further, Lingo might pull up. We don't know where he at. He might be asleep, but we'll do this again if you do show up today. But happy birthday to the counselors on the pod, man.
It's cancer season.
Yeah, it's cancer season in full effect. Y'all missed 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since we potted.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We potted that Monday right before your birthday.
My birthday was on Thursday, that Thursday. I'm going to have to move my cup because I feel like I'm going to be doing this the whole time. There we go.
Nah, no worries.
Yeah. So happy birthday to you, man.
Happy birthday to you.
I appreciate it.
Did you enjoy your birthday?
I did.
I seen wifey do a whole like surprise shindig for you. That was dope.
I wasn't even like
expecting it.
That was like a true surprise because I wasn't expecting it. I went, it's like 39. I'm like, okay, it's just another year. I ain't really thought nothing of it. And crazy thing was like the kids were already gone. Like my mom gave me like the birthday gift of getting the kids for the weekend or whatever. So they had the kids, and I was like just doing some man stuff at the house, putting up a light. Literally
honey-do list.
Like putting up a light, man, and I was having some issues with it because like they put the wrong type of screws in there. It's like this is too far to the left, but whatever. They put the wrong screws in there, and like so it wasn't working. But I looked up, wifey was like, "Man, it's 7:30," because I was supposed to meet a couple of my homeboys at the spot, Punch Bowl, and I was like, "Cool, I gotta finish this though." And she was also like, I guess she didn't want to like give up that it was a surprise, so she kind of was just like real cool and laid back with like, okay, whatever. And end up leaving, got there like probably about 8:15, 8:20. So I was a whole hour late, basically.
Nigga time for real.
Pulled up, Steve was there, Div was there, Coop was there, and 2 of my homeboys, they had pulled up. So it was cool, you know what I'm saying? It went like nothing massive.
Yeah.
No, what? Yeah, 2 of my other homeboys, yeah. But it was great, man. Like, wasn't expecting it. Ended up being a real good night. Found a bartender who showed us love all night. So
nice. That was always the best.
Man, that's always the best. She was showing like some real love, like on some like, what y'all want to drink? Cool.
Like cash at me later type shit.
Nah, she was like just cash.
Oh, even better.
Like
I fuck with them.
Cash
too.
app or cash, but she was just on some like she didn't ring up.
Yeah,
no drinks.
I fuck with
It was
them.
just like, so she got tipped very handsomely.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the night.
Very well.
So much so that she invited us to something else. Like she was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be." I think she was like, "My birthday coming up. We're gonna be at the Blue Flame or whatever." It was a good night.
That's good.
Real good night. How about yourself?
Man.
It was that.
It was like that.
It was everything.
I don't think I partied that hard when I turned 21. We went in for 5 days straight. From Friday till Tuesday.
Oh yeah, you were living life.
Lit. I'm talking about lit to where like we didn't just go to one place. We went to one place, went to another place.
Oh, y'all were
woke
doing
up the
it.
next morning. It was like we doing this.
Y'all had plans.
Friday. What did we do? Friday went to Fin and Feathers.
Shout out to Fin and Feathers.
Shout out to Fin and Feathers, man. Always a good time. Always a vibe. Left there, went to grown folks because
Got to get that in.
Got to get that in. Saturday. The fuck did I do Saturday?
That was the picnic, right?
No. This was, no.
Oh, we're talking about.
Yesterday was like, I took like a 2-day break from my birthday. This
Oh.
is the week before my birthday.
Oh,
So this is leading up to.
Oh, wow.
Because it was the 4-day holiday.
Oh,
so we had that whole week.
Yeah.
So Saturday, my family was in town because we got our family reunion, the first one hosted here in like years. So we did a family reunion. Was lit there. Not too lit because it was a few elders, but they knew the vibes.
They knew what was up.
They knew what was in that cup.
They was up there like, but look at the young folks, but they don't know. We used to drink moonshine.
It's punch. It's punch right now.
Yeah.
Did that. Went to the pizza spot. Don't know how that happened, but spent way too much money there. And it was just 2 of us.
What was the spot?
The pizza spot. The one right next to Rendezvous. It's literally called the pizza spot.
Hold on. Where's I'm drawing a blank. Southside, Rendezvous. South.
On East West Connector.
Of course.
But the family reunion was in Douglasville, so that's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Rendezvous is off East West Connector. Mm-hmm. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking about
off of it's East West and not in Veterans Memorial, I believe. Hold on, I'm about to tell you right now.
What am I I'm thinking about something else.
It's on Veterans Memorial, but you know it's at that. It crossed at that light.
I know what you're doing, but what's on the south side? Am I thinking about Crow's Nest?
Oh, that ain't even there no more. Backstage, maybe?
What's the old...
Frozen Palace?
No. I'm thinking about it because I'm thinking about when you said Rendezvous, what hit me was like an older spot. I'm maybe thinking about Crow's Nest. No, what?
You probably thinking about Crow's Nest.
That's like Gotby and...
No, that's Backstage. Backstage is on Gotby and on National.
What did Backstage used to be?
That I do not know. I think it's always been Backstage. You thinking about Frozen Palace used to be at the corner of Old National and Flat Shows.
No, I'm thinking about Old National and Gotby. I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long, like since I've been like on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't lived that life in a long time, but I'm just trying to think what was over there.
It's cool.
But Rendezvous, got you.
But we went over there, faded, woke up Sunday, went to brunch, and then went to brunch on Krog Street, and then went to Rum Punch Brunch. Like, I guess it's some kind of Caribbean festival they do, like,
that sounds good.
Once a month. It was so fucking hot. Like, we went inside. Let me tell you, the time we got there at 2:30. It's from like noon to like 10 p.m. Some stupid shit like that. We got there at 2:30. It was nobody there. Like, Club Park empty. When we left at like 6:30, 7, maybe even 8.
Yeah.
Packed.
Good vibes.
I'm talking about you couldn't leave the spot where you was at because that shit was gonna get got.
Yeah, we're gonna get guys
so
like that.
packed. Shout out to the bartender because them fucking Jameson ginger ales was $20 a pop, and I was like, look, my birthday on Wednesday, I'm not doing this.
$20 a pop?
Because they really want you to drink the rum.
Oh yeah, true.
I don't drink that shit.
You don't drink rum?
Nah, it ain't my steez.
You gotta be on the island somewhere to drink rum.
Yeah, I gotta feel the vibe.
I mean, I feel you because I'm trying to think. I don't know when the last time I just drunk rum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I can tell you last time I drank rum was when my 25th birthday when I went to Miami.
Yeah, I don't think like rum is just not
rum
like.
Rum is just not my go-to.
It's not. I don't. What do you drink rum with? Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice.
I mean, I feel like
I could
tropical.
do it if it's the
Tropical.
only thing available.
Yeah.
But if we're going by like my choice,
yeah,
I'm
I feel
doing So I was like, look, it's like 8 of us in here. You gonna get your money's worth. You gonna get you a nice tip. We tipped her very well. I know I tipped her very well because I tipped her like $60.
I'm like, just don't hit me with just like the dub. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Alcohol would be stupid.
It's real stupid. So we did that Sunday. Monday, I don't even remember. I just remember my aunt was having some on her patio because, you know, niggas. Drinks flowing. Vibes are going.
Absolutely.
Tuesday was 4th of July.
Okay. That's the perfect, you had the
perfect lead up.
Perfect lead up.
And then Wednesday I chilled, honestly, and then I went out to eat to a place.
Because I'm assuming you took your birthday off, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Black people.
I don't care what you do.
Fam, I don't care what kind of job you work.
Take that shit off.
Take your birthday off, fam.
I would even take the day after off.
At least.
At least the day.
At least the day. Don't work on your birthday ever. No. Or Juneteenth.
Well, if you're not already off.
Yeah, if you're not already off.
But yep, and then so really, Thursday and Friday were my only 2 sober days of all last week. And then my picnic was Saturday. So faded.
Yeah, you had a celebration.
I had a celebration. I haven't done that shit. I don't think I've ever really partied that hard, like for my birthday ever.
Steve did text me, said my apologies, bro, forgive me. All right, boy was in deep sleep.
Right.
But yeah, that's the way to celebrate, man. Celebrate life, you know. Doing it like that's how you do it though. And I can say too, for sure, going forward, even though I've been doing this like for the past couple of years, but like going forward, I want to make sure that I'm celebrating me on my birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like other people celebrate you, and that's cool. Like I said, what wifey did was like great.
Right.
Having my people around me, like I love all of that. But you know, just making sure that like, cause I used to be on the side of like, dang, you know, people who make like their whole birthday be like a month, all that.
Yeah. And like, to be fair, all of that was just happenstance. And it's because everybody got a 4-day weekend holiday. My family was in town for family. So it kind of just, it always happens that way, which is why I typically don't plan nothing until the week after, because everybody's doing stuff for 4th of July. Some people don't be out of town, in town. So I don't make it a big deal. I just be like, well, I'll do something the week after. But I think I had a really good, I felt really loved for the last like week and a half.
That's what's up, man.
That felt good.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's definitely how it should be.
But yeah, to your point, I got to do better with like celebrating my day.
Celebrate, like I went out and bought myself, you know, something that I had been contemplating for a minute. So I went out and got my little gift and made sure I was, you know, happy with myself.
Watch
you
some
know
smell goods.
Oh man, let me tell you something. I found a joint. I ain't bought it yet, but I got it. Like I know what it is. Like I went, you know. So this is something that I usually do on my birthday too. I don't know if y'all do this, but I'm all for going and getting whatever like the free stuff.
Oh, the free shit.
Stuff. Like man,
I did not get my dozen donuts.
Get your dozen donuts with Krispy Kreme. Got that.
Firehouse subs.
I didn't get the Firehouse sub, but like here's one especially for you, like Sephora. Sephora have a free gift every birthday.
I did not know that.
You just got to get their app. Free gift every birthday.
Oh, that's why I ain't got that app.
But I went there. Sephora sell
all kind of stuff. Like skincare stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but they legit sell men's cologne. This is what I was getting to. So like I went there and it was testing out different colognes, you know, just trying to see what I like. I found a joint that I didn't know was like that. It's a little, you know, it's
a little pricey.
Not really. I mean, for cologne, no. It's like maybe like $125.
I feel like $150 on a cologne is.
I mean, once you start getting over $200,
I feel like you're doing a bit much.
Yeah.
Me personally, I ain't saying it may not be worth the price tag, but like, I think $150 for, and I gotta really like the shit too, and it gotta go well with my skin.
Well, that's the thing. I was gonna say all of those. Like, you can buy a cologne that smells good. So, okay, this is for me. When I buy a cologne, it's like really 3 things gotta happen. Number 1, I gotta like it.
1,000%.
That's like that's numero uno. Number 1, I gotta like it. Number 2, I have to make sure that it's like in my price range of like, cause I'm not out here trying to buy a $500 bottle of cologne.
No, we're not doing that.
Fam, it ain't that serious for me. Like,
it's never that serious.
Like, and then number 3, like, my lady gotta like it. Cause if I'm wearing the cologne, the last thing I want is to have a cologne.
I gotta hear the. So I feel you on those 3.
Yeah.
Mine is like switch the 2 and the 3 around. I gotta like it.
They gotta like it. Yeah. Oh.
And then we can proceed.
Oh yeah. No. Oh no. I agree with you 100% on that, because it's like, you know, I had some cologne that I like, and I bought it without my lady, and she was just like, I don't like this, and I'm like,
damn.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
That shit hurt.
It hurt because it's like, and I'm gonna tell you why it hurt, because like, fam, no matter what you say, you're not gonna wear that cologne that often. Like it is what it is.
You gotta wear that when you doing a solo dolo.
Yeah, like I mean, if your lady or your guy don't like the
it's the double back for me always.
Yeah,
like
it's gonna
if I spray it and then like, cause you know sometimes it gotta sit on your skin for a second.
Yeah. And
I come back in the room and it's like, oh shit, what you? That's the one.
So you got to make sure both parties like it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just go off of
what you like.
Like, you know, or what the brand name that's hot at the time.
Or what the most popular one is. Because everything don't work well with everybody.
True. And also, every Negro in Atlanta got,
if I see one more thing about fucking Baccarat.
Everybody got Baccarat.
I'm going to lose my shit.
And, like, I like it. I have some Baccarat, right?
I've never even smelled it. Just off the strength that too many people got it.
You've smelled it.
Okay.
1,000% you
It's
smell it.
one of them. Okay.
Go to any function, and it's you smell something kind of like it's like a sweet and distinctive smell, that's baccarat.
Okay.
But all you got to do is like find a dude who got on like 3 gold chains.
Some dreads with the tips dyed.
Yeah, some dreads with the tips dyed. He got some frames on.
Yeah.
Probably got got a bottom grill. He might have a top or a bottom grill. Or you can find a dude who got on a suit. It's just like
It's such the range.
it's the range, and it's like everybody go to right now to the point to where if you was somebody that was on it prior,
You gotta find a new favorite.
you got to find a new one, man. So like
Perfumes are so funny because like I know I've been wearing Dolce & Gabbana light blue and Riri for like years. I can say at least the last 5 to 7 years, and I have yet to have anybody have that scent yet. But now I done got into some new shit.
What was the name of it?
Dolce & Gabbana light blue.
Okay, yeah.
And then Riri by Brianna. I don't even think she make like it ain't so obviously she ain't promoting that no more. But all of her shit smell good. I like all of her shits. But I've been in that and I hope I'm saying the name right. I'm new to this particular place. Christian Serrano.
I'm not aware of it,
Really
but
good.
Smell good. Yeah. See, what I found is Valentino. Man, oh man,
That's the one.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Cause it's like it's one that's it's good, it's subtle, but also it's kind of. I mean, people are on it, but it ain't like. It's not Baccarat. It's not 1 million. It's not what I got on right now. What do I have on right now? Do I have on Louis or?
So I definitely got on Christian Siriano right now.
I forgot what I'm
Serrano,
wearing right now.
Siriano. We'll figure that part out later.
But it's just like it's kind of like a subtle, because it's not like stupid expensive.
Yeah.
But also it's kind of like
Mid tier.
yeah, it's not even mid tier. It's like it's a high tier cologne, but it's just not. The marketing ain't caught up yet.
Gotcha.
Like it ain't Bun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it
it's
ain't
kind
the
of
one
like
everybody running to right now.
yeah, they ain't running
That's
to
why
it,
I like those.
but people got it though.
Yeah.
You know. Like I had it in my hand, and this dude was like, "Yo, this is my go-to." Like he just like out of nowhere said it, like, "Yeah, bro, this is my go-to right here." I was just like, but yeah, make sure you go to Sephora, man. Download the app, get you a little free gift. It has some. They actually ran out of the male gift, but they did have like women's stuff, so I just gave it to my wife. So.
Pro tip: if you don't know what your scent is, try the oils first, and then get into the scents. And if you want to see what fragrance you like, sign up for Scentbird.
You leave Scentbird? It's pretty official. So what? It's just like a small fee, and then
It's a subscription, so you could do like I do 2 a month for like $20.
Gotcha.
And they get like you could choose your scents based on your scent profile, what you think you may like.
Yeah.
And then they'll send you, 2 of whatever.
Okay.
And you get to pick. So if you have one that you absolutely like, you can, add it to your queue just to see if you still like it.
Gotcha.
Or you could buy the whole bottle.
Okay. And they send you like sample sizes?
Yeah, it's like a 30-day supply.
Okay.
Yeah. And they send you in a little case so you could travel with it. But yeah, I feel like that's a good start if you don't know what, perfume or cologne you like yet. And then once you find the one, cancel that shit and go buy the whole bottle of what you like.
Hey, man, use what worked for you.
Yeah, man.
Use what worked for you. So.
Welcome to the No Buffer Podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the No Buffer Podcast. I'm your host, Last Day Good, and to my right, I got the lovely
ChianeXO, and Steve may or may not be here. But he is here in spirits.
He's here in spirit, and he's well.
He is well.
Yeah, he's well, which we found out right here on the podcast
on the
like 5 minutes ago. So
and
that's what's important.
Facts. And then across from us, yep.
H in the building. There you go.
Building,
yep.
With the first countdown of the year.
Definitely first countdown of the year.
And it's July.
It is July.
It is fucking July.
Fam, where is time going? It is like really
It
July.
goes nowhere fast.
That's wild, man. I'm like, summer is, as hot as it's been, summer is almost over with. Surprisingly.
We got till what, September?
September.
When does summer officially end?
September 20th or 21st, whichever.
So technically, we got June, July, August, September. What's this, like 3 months?
3 months. It's because it's the end of June.
Right.
So it's
July,
like, you know.
August, September. So 3
but
months.
you in Georgia, you have basically
May,
June, July,
October-ish.
August, and probably all of September if we lucky.
Definitely all of September. It don't get decent until October.
October be like just right.
That's the next time y'all will see my hair.
So you keep it a bit.
It's too fucking hot for that shit.
Yeah,
I changed my hair 4 times in a week. No, it's too fucking hot for that.
It's hot, man. Like it was hot. It was so hot last week. I'm like, bro,
it was so hot I couldn't even be drunk.
Like, what are we doing?
I was just like, I can't do this.
What was that? I text y'all. I was like, bro,
yes.
This is how you get mad. Like you want to just
just that walk outside pissed off weather.
Bro, I'm like, what are we doing? You can't even move around. That's unbearable weather, and I feel for everybody that got to be like outside.
7 o'clock.
You really do, cause it's
really like 6 is when you could really.
Like you good until about like you got a good 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock a.m. But then you really got to chill until about 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, legit. It's hot as fuck outside.
Bro, it was so hot. Oh, man. I'm talking about, and I was in it, though. Like, I moving around. Fam, I was sweating so hard. I was like, bro, what is going on?
That shit made you want to slap the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, it do.
I was outside trying to set up this fucking picnic shit. And originally I had it for 3. Because I was like, no, niggas ain't going to get there till 5.
I get about 5, but still.
I went out. I was outside all day. I texted him like, y'all could pull up at 5. It's too fucking hot. We gonna die out here.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
And everybody actually showed up about 5, 6 o'clock.
Oh, so
it was decent time. Yeah. You know, I had the tent up. I told her it was a picnic, so it was like bring your own picnic shit.
Yeah.
I don't care what you bring. Blankets, tents.
That was cool,
picnic baskets, whatever the fuck. Bring it.
I wanted to pull up on you, man. My children were not cooperating. I was on some like, fam, y'all don't.
They was definitely asking like, they coming from the pod?
Fam.
I was like, I don't know. I don't think they said nothing yet.
Dog, my kids were on some like
Rugrat shit.
Bruh,
on adventure.
It was on some like y'all know I'm y'all daddy, right?
They
like
don't
I
care.
do good by y'all. You know?
I'm a good nigga.
I'm a good dude, man. Like,
why you doing me like
they
this?
really would they would legit treat me like I show up probably like once every 3-4 years. You feel me? Dog, they were doing me so wrong. But then the next day they act like, you know, didn't that happen?
Like it was Father's Day.
Yeah, I'm like, bruh, what were y'all on? But yeah, I was just like, I wasn't doing nothing. I'm dead to the world. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, Sunday I was like, I'm done. I'm partied out. I want to go on a cleanse. A nigga want juice and kale.
Fam.
And here we are today.
Speaking of cleanse, I joined Noom.
You did.
I did.
All right, you got to tell me. I need like a month-to-month update on how you like it.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I've
Like you just joined or you been joined?
This is day 14.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Day 14. And so I'm down 4.8.
That is impressive.
4.8, and I ain't worked out yet.
So how you like it?
It's cool. I mean, to be completely transparent, it's what I've always done, honestly. Like, you know, the things that you learn in it is really the stuff that the most important thing is, number one, like weighing yourself every day. Mm-hmm. Because when you weigh yourself every day, you realize like, okay, yeah, my weight just gonna go up and down. Mm-hmm. As long as it's trending down.
Right.
So that, but also just like really paying attention to what you eat. Because most people, we just eat. Like we ain't really thinking about. Mm-hmm. So, you know, now when I have to literally write down put in the app what I'm eating, and then it kind of break down if it's a green, yellow, or orange type of food that I'm eating. But yeah, so far so good, man. It's like you can incorporate exercising, and you know you can get to your goals definitely quicker. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's been working, man. It's been working. I said I was gonna try the 14-day trial. got charged today, so.
So now you got another 30 days.
Yeah. No. They go for the year. They said yeah. So I got charged. I was like,
you got charged.
Yeah. I'm in it. What I want to
it's
now.
it's like one.
It's
a little steep. I know.
I'll tell you exactly how much it is.
Okay.
Let me see how much my car got charged today.
Yeah, that shit hurt, man. When you miss that, you gotta start putting out daily tweet reminders. I don't know who need to hear this, but
$159.20.
See, I think it was close to like 150.
Yeah, but that's like with the Actually, I just thought about something. Did they use my promo code? I don't think I got. I definitely got hit with a promo code. I think it was like regular price, maybe like $180 a year or something like that.
So with the code, you got like $20 off.
Yeah, I got it. You know how they try to make it seem like you're getting a lot off,
and
but
it's
you
probably
really ain't getting a lot.
Regular price anyway.
Yeah, you know how it go. But I mean, I 14 days in, man. I mean, it's working for me. I'll keep giving y'all updates though. Like I'll give you real time results. Let me see how far am I down.
What is your goal? As far as like
my goal,
how many
I started off.
so
I'll tell you, I started off when I weighed in on the first day. I was First day was Hold on. First day was 253.8.
Okay.
My goal is 188.
Oh wow.
Cause I just said like the lowest I remember, like when I was like really on it, I was like 197.
Yeah.
And I remember like standing on the scale and seeing 197. I was like, all right, cool. This is a good way. Cause I'm not trying to be. If I went by what they say how much I supposed to weigh, I'm like, fam, I'm not doing that. Like
I like where, as my aunt affectionately puts it, grown women weight on me.
Yeah,
like
man.
145 is my sweet spot.
I'm like
losing the 5 or gaining the 5. Gaining the 5, I would rather not do, but
right.
I don't want to not be 145 at least.
Right. Like I'm not. So like right now I'm down to 249.2. So what's that? That's 4.6 pounds. Almost 5 pounds.
You did good.
Did good. Vacation goal. Cause they have like things like, oh, like you got something coming up that you want. I was like, yeah, I'm going out of town. So according to this, by vacation I should be like 239, which is next month. But my goal of 188, it says that I can get there. Realistically, I can get there March 1st, 2024.
Okay. We got a leap year this year?
I don't know. What is
or
this?
Next year, rather. 2024.
It's 2023. No, so it wouldn't be.
Maybe
next year.
The last leap year we had.
It might be next year. So I keep giving y'all updates, man. Like so far, it's working. I'm keep going with it. I've paid for it now, so definitely got to stick with it. But the one thing I can say about Newman, this is not an ad, but this is just sharing. It is really more of a psychology thing, so it kind of changes your mindset on. Yeah, because it's like you be thinking, man, I gotta get on a diet, and then your diet be on some, bullshit. Fam, no sugar for the week, and you're like, fam, like
ain't nothing gonna change for the week.
Like, come on, fam, like I'm gonna eat something, So this is kind of, oh yeah, go ahead, eat the ice cream, but. Look at what the ice cream did.
Them your calories for the day.
Yeah, like you can eat ice cream, fam, but like you legit
those are your calories for the day.
There you go. So like now you basically it's saying like eat the ice cream because we don't want you to act like you don't want to eat ice. Right. Yeah, eat the ice cream, but then like you hungry. You eating
bullshit calories.
Yeah, basically that's what it's like. You want to eat caloric density food, so like green foods, grapes. Stuff that got a lot of water.
Fruits, more veggies and water.
I've been killing watermelon. I can tell you that for sure.
Nigga, I had some watermelon yesterday.
Official.
A big ass, like I took that bitch out the fridge and I was eating that shit in my bed. Like shit was so good.
Hey, bro, watermelon good, bro. I don't care what they tell y'all. Man. Watermelon is good.
You ain't nigga enough for me if you like watermelon.
Now I will say this. You ain't gonna catch me with a whole watermelon just like out in public with it, like just.
No. That's an in-house fruit.
Yeah, that's an in-house fruit. Or
I'm not doing that I'm doing that in the privacy of my own home.
I have put watermelon inside of like a red cup and had me a fork and kind of,
That's different though.
But that's, that's sophisticated. That's culturally ratchet,
That is
actually. It's culturally ratchet.
That is fine.
And I'm like, I'm cool with that, but you're not gonna catch your boy just like out and about.
Hunking down a half
Yeah,
of watermelon.
not gonna do
I ain't
that.
even, like in public, I'm not even doing slices.
No, I ain't picking up the
No,
slices.
I'm not doing that. That's too
No,
much.
fam,
It's
that's
too
too much.
niggerish.
Yeah, you gotta eat it with a fork,
Gotta
fam.
eat it with a fork.
Gotta eat it with a fork.
And I need that shit in cubes.
Ain't no sliced watermelon at all. Now I feel you on that 100%. But,
Well,
yeah,
I really want to dive into this topic because this shit is quite hilarious to me.
let's get into it.
The lady from Amazon stole $9 million from them. Bought a mansion that was up the street from her job.
Yeah, only in Atlanta, fam.
And bought a Lambo.
Yeah,
And was pulling up to her job with the shit from the very company she stole from.
see, it be stuff like that, bro. Where I'm like, sometimes you gotta be thinking.
Why
dog.
you couldn't just be discreet?
Like,
Oh my God! You know what I would do with funneling $9 million?
and you live in Atlanta, you know how easy it is to live discreet. Fam, she could have got a crib in Fayetteville
For all we give a fuck.
and had a condo in Atlantic
Elsewhere.
Station, and would have been
And been
nobody would have
straight.
paid no attention. Like she could have put the condo address here in Atlantic
She
Station.
could have done so many things, but what the fuck she did?
Fam. So Chiane, I got it. She was sentenced to 16 years. I want you to listen to how much of an operation she had. She was amongst 7 individuals charged in connection with the fraud scheme, right? The scheme lasted from August 2020 to March 2022.
She ran $9 million up,
No, but there's a team of it, right? It just says a team.
Oh.
but a matter of months.
Like this was, well, no, like 18 months basically, a year and a half.
Nigga.
Year and a half. So Cheyenne, check this out, right? In her role, she had the authority to approve new vendors and payments for vendor invoices. She provided false vendor information to her subordinates who unknowingly entered it into Amazon's system. Then she approved the fake vendors and allowed them to submit invoices. Her and her co-conspirators submitted fictitious invoices to Amazon and falsely claimed the vendors had provided goods and services. The result, Amazon transferred approximately $9.4 million to bank accounts controlled by her and her co-conspirators. Now, what's crazy is, so one of her co-conspirators, I ain't gonna say the girl name because I actually went to college with this other girl.
You can't read this on the New York
You can't
Times.
read it. I'm not gonna say her name, but I will say she hooped for Georgia State back in the day.
I'm going to say, if it's who I think it is, this name is well deserving of the crime.
Fam. So,
It fits.
fam, Shawty owned a business contracted with Amazon for package delivery. So this is the whole operation. Her and the other lady collaborated to submit millions in fictitious invoices. So on top of all of this, dog, like Cheyenne said, she bought $1 million crib, expensive cars, a motorcycle. The lady also recruited another person who worked in loss prevention. She had a whole operation going, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
A whole operation. Oh, you talking about I got a hole in my shirt? I don't care about it, bro. It's all good. I appreciate the
That's that dad shit. They don't
yeah.
give a
No,
fuck.
I'm like, I got a hole in my shirt. This shirt means something to me, so I don't
That
care.
shit cool.
Yeah.
I want to be there one day.
Nah, bro. People buy clothes with holes in them now.
Nah, you know what? That's facts.
Yeah. I'm like,
That's facts.
fam, I've seen shoes with a dirt tint on them in the store.
I'm
But
about to
we
dye
like,
my-
I
my
grew up where we
chucks.
couldn't even get our shoes dirty.
Facts. I'm about to die.
But H, I appreciate you though. I really do appreciate it. I keep my arm down. I don't want to offend nobody.
That's
but-
wow.
Yeah, fam. Like, I'm talking, but this big operation that she did, you got to think about it. She really could have been running a legit business. Like, a legit business.
Legit business.
Like, you don't recruited 5-6 people from different departments at Amazon. And people, we got to understand this, right? Them folks know y'all stealing. They know it. Like, you dealing with too much money. Like, this is a company like
Way
Amazon.
Like, you gotta know they see
know
$9
what's
million
Facts.
of a lost profit.
Bruh.
Like, you got to know they see that shit.
I don't care how smart you think you are, bro. Like, a company like Amazon, any big corporation, they gonna eventually find it. You might can trick off like a small business somewhere, but Amazon, they gonna eventually see that you doing something.
Yo, I seen the illest quote the other day. It was like, you need to be mentally competent to know that you can commit a crime, but you also need to be just as smart in knowing that you can't pull that shit off. And I ain't even worded right. I feel like I probably screenshotted it.
I know
When
what
I
you're
read
saying,
that
though.
shit, I was like,
Yeah.
and that's why people are stupid.
Cause I mean, but you know the other thing that it say too though, man, like, fam, you did all of that for show. It wasn't even for the dough.
Because, oh my God, the way I would not even be here.
Like it was all for show.
Do you know where I would have been with that kind of, with them
Really,
kind of funds?
real talk. She could have just kept an apartment. I would have had a house in the Caribbean or something.
That's what I'm saying. I
Like,
would not even be here.
Fam,
You bought a lamp for what?
for what? That's a red flag immediately.
Niggas don't really try to be on their Raymond Reddington, man.
No, they don't. Shout out to Red.
Shout out to Red, because nigga, the way I'd be ducked the fuck off somewhere, this nigga was in a fucking trailer home the last season.
That's what I'm saying.
Ducked with a shaman, a woman shaman,
And
insecurity,
paid a month's paid.
and was chilling.
Dog.
That's me on some land, growing
I
some
feel you.
fucking vegetables
Just chilling
somewhere.
Bro. Bought the Lambo and $1 million crib, trying to keep up with these other folks.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah, they got her though. She what, 16 years?
She ain't gonna do all that though.
No, she ain't. But I'm saying they said she had to she got to pay back some in restitution. I forgot how much it was.
She might be there for a while.
Way more than 9 million, probably.
No, cause that 9 million is like everybody.
Oh, like in total. 'Cause
That's
I'm
like-
sure they split it off too.
Yeah. But they said the court has also seized over $2.7 million in fraudulent proceeds. Then what's crazy, the other two people that got they were out on bond or bail. They tried to
What? Say they didn't do it?
no, they tried to do. They got picked up on some other charges. They tried to do some other stuff. Like they got out. Let me see.
Scam again.
They tried to scam again. Charged with forging a signature to a federal judge and court seal. Yeah, these folks stupid.
That's like the best and like weirdest. I can say best. It's like the weirdest feeling, like when you work at a company and you get the email like, oh, such and such ain't here no more, and it's because it's some shit like this. You be like, ooh,
Yeah.
how did you manage to pull that
Like
off?
man, I don't been around some stuff like that too, and I can't really go into the detail. But let's just say
I don't work there no more, so.
no. I mean I don't work in those places
No,
either.
I ain't never saying what happened. I'm just saying when
Yeah.
I got the email, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, they were.
They were. I'm gonna say this.
They was on a different type
At the
of
time, I went on a date
Mhm.
with the guy's son. He was like the VP CFO.
Gotcha.
I went on a date with the guy's son. And the nigga moved his son from Florida to here. He didn't just move him. He moved that nigga.
Yeah.
Nice ass floor to ceiling windows, somewhere in Buckhead,
Mm.
new car, nice as shit. Like, weirdest day ever, because I was like, this is just too much. He was one of those magma motherfuckers, obviously. He lives in Florida.
Yeah.
But when I tell you that email came out, I was like, that sounds right up his alley.
Like good
Because
thing.
ain't no fucking way. I'm talking about this shit was too nice for you to just be,
Casual, like your
man,
job description.
It was disgusting.
Like this is over your job.
I was like,
description.
how do you, he didn't know shit about property management.
Yeah, but he like.
He was there and was living better than, I couldn't even make 3 times the rent.
Yeah.
I was making 3 times the rent because I worked for the company. This nigga was like living more than 3 times the rent at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, those emails they always true.
Yo, when you are in proximity of somebody that's like scamming, bro, you be like, oh, y'all on a different
It's
type
different.
of time.
It's different.
Y'all doing some things I never would even consider. Like, Nah, fam.
And
like,
I'm not even trying to consider it.
no.
It's gross.
No, that's scamming, dog. And scamming is big in Atlanta because like that was just on the news. But trust me, everybody in
lot of
Atlanta
shit
is
going
scamming,
on,
dog.
yeah.
Like it don't stop at PPP loans. Like these folks out here scamming for
It
real.
didn't start with PPP
Nah,
loans.
that was just a quick fix.
I ain't gonna say it started with that either, but the fucking Bank of America accounts was fucking y'all up for a long time.
Credit cards, all that.
Turn that 500 to 5,000, your ass get locked up quick.
Dog. Oh man, folks be trying to get money fast, bro. Like, what are you thinking
like
about?
you gotta know this don't make no type of sense.
What's that talking about? Send me your 500, cash out me your 500.
Send me your cash app. I'll flip 100 to 100,000. Like this is insane.
I'm saying, just think about like how. I'm like really.
And you gotta know this is some real illegal ass shit.
Like take all the emotion out of it, fam. Like how? How are you gonna flip my 500 into 50,000 or 5,000? Like how are you gonna do it?
It sounds absurd.
Like it doesn't make sense. But you gonna go
Whose death certificate are you using?
Yeah,
Right?
like, come on, bro. Like what's going on?
That is insane.
You got they
Why
doing it.
Why would you in your right mind do that? I can see desperate times calls for desperate measures. But nigga, how desperate? What would you do if your son was at home?
City hiding? He just pulled out.
Turn that 500 into 500,000.
Yeah.
That's insane, though.
Yeah, imagine that though. No, like even with this story though, right? Like just imagine that's your partner, like your homie.
I did have an ex that did that, and I cussed that nigga because he didn't tell me.
That's what I'm alluding to.
It was like he was like, babe, the FBI just called me. They talking about I owed them such and such. They didn't cut down all my bank accounts, and I was like, what happened? Like
you thinking like what? How?
Yeah, I'm like, well, what happened? Like, what's going on? And he told me, I was like, you're a fucking idiot. Because why in your right mind would you do that?
Stupid.
Like, how you not that desperate for funds that?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
man.
Apartments was still $650 at the time. You
right.
know what I mean? Like,
right.
You can make 3 times the rent in this economy at this time. Like, there's no need for you to do that.
You can get $650 working at like Family Dollar.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you wasn't down bad for money that bad where you had to do that goofy ass shit.
Yeah.
That shit had me so peeved. I was like,
peeved.
That's how I knew. It was like, you know, the moments you be like,
it was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
This ain't gonna work.
Yeah, this over.
Because you do goofy shit.
This might be our last phone call.
And then the fact that I wasn't even consulted, like, it was also like, I'm gonna just do this for us. And I'm like, how is this for us? And we not
cool.
even in the same household. This was for you, nigga. This was I had shit to do with this.
I will say this though, and this might go against all criminal code, but I do feel like if you're gonna be doing crime, fam, you gotta at least let your spouse know. Like they gotta know.
To some extent.
Yeah, they need to know. They need to know if I call you on this needs to happen.
I do feel like it is the type of crime you do. Hey, KYP. Cause some bitches be too frantic for that shit.
Well, also you got to know your personnel.
That's what I say, KYP.
You got to know your personnel because everybody ain't about that life.
Everybody ain't able.
Everybody ain't about that life, but at least let her know where the money at or something. Like
let her know. Like give her a safe word.
Yeah, like fam.
If I call you and say John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, some shit done went down.
Facts.
Nigga, like at least I'm on the up and up now.
Give her the lawyer number or something.
Yeah, like
she don't know nothing, bruh. She just out here or
let her
he
know
out
where
here.
the retainer money at, where the bond money at. Let her know something.
Like,
don't be having her out here blind.
This money right here is for a lawyer. Just you can keep it vague
you
like
keep it
that.
vague,
like, look,
in case anything ever happens.
This 50,000 is right here for the lawyer, just in case. Here go the lawyer number. If something was to happen to me or you, that's where we go. We don't touch this money.
And if I ever use the code word such and such, that's when you touch that. And vice versa.
There you go.
That's it.
Keep it simple, bro. Cause like y'all be having folks out here just on
a whim.
On a whim.
Ain't that a song?
Yeah.
Michelle Williams.
Should be. Should be.
Whim.
So it was some other stuff happened too.
Hey, culturally ratchet question.
Go for it.
Why the fuck was Pretty Ricky phone boning at 5 in the morning.
It's 5 in the morning. Hey, real talk, fam. If it ain't happened by 5,
Don't call me. Cause why are you on my phone with this disgusting shit at 5 in the morning?
oh man, that's a
Nigga,
good one.
it's 5 in the morning. And then it's like, why are you up at? Either you going to work or you coming home from work.
That's the only thing you can be doing at 5. Like you either waking up to go to work or you coming home
And
from
then
work.
you calling me with the shit? It ain't even like you could pull up. You could pull up. But you choose the phone bone?
You pulling up, what, bringing breakfast? Like, what?
That too. Like,
I'm going grocery shopping at least.
I would rather, some food got to be involved. But don't call me to phone bone me at 5 in the morning.
It's 5 in the morning.
My phone is on Do Not Disturb, first of all.
It
So that
definitely
means you
is on
done
Do Not
called multiple
Disturb.
times
Yeah.
to get through.
The iPhone will say like, oh, this is an emergency call.
This nigga is in need right now. Pick up.
Pick up. I know you sleeping, but pick up.
Do not call me with that. But yeah,
That's funny though. I have never thought about that. 5 o'clock in the morning is early, fam, or late, depending on how you look at it. Either way,
phone boning.
No, there's nothing that needs to be done at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I do not
want to
hear.
Wake up and go to sleep.
When you think about it, the whole concept of phone sex is just insane.
It is.
Niggas is really using their imagination.
Yeah, I mean, like you got to be in a situation where like you're not seeing your person for a long time.
I get certain circumstances.
Yeah,
like,
y'all like
you in the war.
overseas. Yeah, in the war, like fam, call.
But nigga, if you
cross town.
if you an hour or less away, make the drive, nigga.
You on Riverdale Road?
Niggas from Riverdale Road, the flat shows calling me at 5 in the morning.
No, fam.
That's insane.
That's very insane.
Niggas is panting on the phone, having phone sex. That shit is disturbing.
Well, to be fair, at that time, there was no FaceTime.
It was Skype. It was Uvu.
I don't know if it was Skype.
Yes, it was.
I don't, Chiane,
It's
I got
like
a fact check.
2010.
No, when was Pretty Ricky? Pretty Ricky was not
Ricky.
2010.
Yeah. More importantly, when was Hotline by Pretty Ricky?
Pretty Ricky, Hotline. Let's see, when was the song? 2007. I know I'm not tripping. 2000. Okay, so when was Skype? Let's do it.
Uvu was at least out.
I don't even remember Uvu.
It was gross. I remember that shit. Doom, 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 doom. I remember the little tone and everything.
Skype 2003. Okay. Everybody couldn't afford it. I'm just messing with you.
I'm like, I don't even know if you had to pay for that shit.
You probably did. I can't remember. I feel like Skype, even though it's still around, but
nobody using it. Skype was ahead of its time.
it was ahead of its time.
It was ahead of its time.
It was because it really was more so.
Nobody
like,
even knew that was something that we was gonna need.
Yeah, like that's voice over IP.
You really thought that was annoying as fuck, to be honest. Like, why do I don't want to see you.
Why I gotta see you when I'm talking to you? That's crazy.
That's like Zoom.
That's like a part of our everyday life.
I really
now,
hate
like,
the fact that in some meetings I have to cut my camera on, because it's like this is a conference call.
Fam, let me
At best.
Let me tell you what my life be like sometimes, Chiane. I cut on my camera depending on how I feel.
Same.
And if my camera off, don't ask me why my camera off. I've had people say, "Oh, I can't see you." I was like, "Yeah."
It's for that. This is a conference call.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand that
I'm
you
not
can't see
doing
me, but I'm like, "Hey, fam, we've been remote like 2-3 years now. It's over.
You gotta
with.
know the vibes.
Like it's over
You
with.
gotta know the vibes.
Yeah, that's crazy though. But you're right. Like people be annoyed that they can't see you, and I'm like,
But why?
why? Like, what do you need?
Do you know what we used to do? We could not see each other. We just didn't.
Yeah, we just did what we were gonna do anyway.
Exactly.
It's like I can hear you very clearly.
I can hear you very well.
I don't need like that's the thing. Like
In the words of my father, I can hear you without the light yet.
like text is where you can lose context. I'm not gonna lose context over like a phone conversation. I'm not losing context.
No.
I can hear your tone. I can hear everything. I know
everything.
exactly how you felt. I don't need to see your facial expression to put 2 and 2 together.
I don't even need to see you to know that this meeting is unimportant and this could have been sent in
Could have
an
been an email. Facts. Those happen quite often.
Oh my God. I can't wait to move to bi-weekly meetings.
Yeah.
Like, when we get there, it's like, because, we're established now. We know each other well.
Mm-hmm.
Once a month, even
Yeah.
better. But
Check
yeah.
in. Just shoot me a message on Teams if you need if you need something. Just
Fam,
send me a quick
message
message.
on Teams.
Yeah.
I also don't like that there's like, I feel like there's one too many channels to get shit done. Like there's like Slack,
Oh
there's
yeah.
Asana, there's so many things.
Oh yeah.
And I just don't like that.
Yeah. Planner. If you
Yeah,
don't,
because now I
yeah.
gotta download something else. There's something else I have to check. And just email me.
I've had times where I've had like notifications for the same thing pop up on multiple platforms.
Yeah, and now I got anxiety because like I feel like, damn, did I not do this when I know I did? But
Yeah.
because y'all want to set reminders on every fucking platform.
Exactly.
Now I gotta
We just
do it.
ranting about corporate America, y'all. That's all good.
Yeah, that's all.
And we ain't even really in corporate America, but yeah.
No, we really on some like leisure America to be honest.
Facts.
It's just the what is it? The schematics, the logistics of
There you
corporate
go. We'll
America.
use either one of those.
All right,
I think they
yeah,
all
one or two.
they all work.
And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just you know, there's pros and cons to everything,
Factual.
and that is definitely a con. I don't like being reminded on multiple platforms that something is there.
All
Because I
right.
really be like, oh shit. I'm like, no, I know I did that. So
Yeah.
why is this coming up
Why
on
is it
multiple
coming up?
platforms?
So,
Fuck.
are you joined Threads?
I did.
Are you leaving Twitter?
Man, I don't know. Twitter is such a nostalgic place because, like, niggas really just be on there being niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least on my feed. So, like, I get it, but that whole character, and I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's because I have been
What, the
scrolling
character
less.
limit?
The
Oh.
tweet limit. Not the character limit.
What is it? I mean, I've heard about it, but I don't tweet
so
enough.
they did a thing where you could only see 600 tweets a day if you're not verified.
I
or
can
paid
only
for it.
see 600 tweets a day.
And that includes
Mentions,
a thread.
all of
So
that.
if you're in a thread, like if you see a tweet and you want to see the rest of the thread, each tweet counts as a tweet for the day. So you're only allowed to see like 600 per day if you're not on a verified account.
Well,
And then
America
it's
gonna
like,
get their money. You hear me?
it's just too much. And so I guess for me, I see it both ways because it's kind of like get the fuck off the phone.
Yeah, true.
I get it.
True.
You do.
True.
You need time. And that is a way of like, all right, get the fuck off the phone.
Right.
So I get it. But then it's kind of like, you're limiting my free will.
right.
What if I want to have a lazy ass Sunday and scroll all day and I can't, you know?
I mean, I get all of it too. The other side for me is just like,
I'm not paying for this.
look, fam, I'm never paying for
never
any
paying for
social
any
media.
app.
Like,
If I have to pay
No.
for the app, it's getting deleted.
yeah, I mean that. Well, see, here's the thing, right? I might pay for the app. I'm not paying
To be on the
to
app?
be on the app. Like I've
Oh
purchased
yeah,
an
no,
app.
I bought app, but
Yeah.
the apps made sense. I'm not buying. To be fair, I'm not buying the social media.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Like if I
facts,
got
facts,
about
facts,
like a
facts.
Visco to edit pictures, or
Right,
Photoshop, that's
right.
different. I'm not
Right.
buying Twitter to have a Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'll delete the shit.
Yeah, no, I feel you 100%.
So I feel like Threads gives off like 09 Twitter vibes.
It's because it's
new.
It's new,
It hasn't been monetized yet. It's connected.
but it's coming though. Like that was in the first little
I
thing
know
they
it's coming.
said.
I definitely know it's
They said,
coming.
"Oh, this is gonna be used for
Yeah.
your ad." And
I
blah,
feel
blah,
like
blah.
any app now is going to be monetized, which makes it so hard to be like, I mean, because truthfully speaking, I would like to be on my own as far as like employment goes in the next 2 years.
Gotcha.
So it makes it really hard when you hear apps that want to monetize, as you would think it's like, oh, this is exciting because like I get to monetize that, but it's like, no, because now I have to find creative ways to say regular shit.
Man,
And I don't
that
want
is-
to. I just want to say
That's the story of my life on social
it's
media.
so annoying.
So super annoying.
And I could give people a whole strategy on how they should monetize theirs, but I don't like doing it because that's
you do
not.
it all day.
Yeah, I do it all day, and that's
Yeah.
not what I want my social media for.
I got you.
Like, I would like for you to be inspired by that and then come book me, but not. That ain't what I want to do in my social media.
I'm with you 100% on that because it's just like I feel like when I'm trying to do all of these different things, I can't really see what that is, but
That's the other show.
when I'm trying to do all these different things, it's like, bro, why do I have to? Like you said, I got to be super creative just to get you to do.
You got to keep up with a whole algorithm just to keep people's attention that you may not even keep. And it's just annoying.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
It's like it's a blessing and a curse working with social media because like you get to see firsthand how trends happen and
Yep.
how you gotta hop on viral things and like I get that gist of it. The annoying part of it is when like there's really no personality or like community or authenticity to social. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say what you're doing because I feel like whenever you work in social, like it should be authentic to some degree, at least to you and to whatever that brand is.
Like I've seen people to work because like now you don't know what's gonna go viral.
Right.
Like you don't know. I mean, anything can pick up and go viral, right? But like I've seen people who literally they post the same thing every day, none of it works, and then they just go on a whim and post something like just probably being
that ain't even related to what the fuck they
it ain't
do.
related to them, it ain't related to nothing, but it catches, and now they just keep doing that same thing over and over again. I'm like, fam, this ain't even you.
And that's what I'm saying. It loses the authenticity.
Yeah,
of it
you're
because
only
it's like,
doing this to try to
now
go
you're doing
viral
it to go
again.
viral, but it's so for me, it's like, what does that mean in monetary gain? It's, you know, like I could probably figure it out on the back end, but it's like, what does it mean for you for real? Like, how important is this dollar for you to go viral that you have to do this particular thing to do this?
See, I think it's two types of people, man. You got people that, well, it's three types. You got people that love social media. They're gonna do it to the day they die, and like they get off on trying to find creative ways to go viral. That's cool. I respect those people because I can't do it.
I don't even have the patience. I don't even have the patience for my own social media.
I'm telling you, this
like the things that I would love to do on there. Like by the time I log on there, I'm like, by the time I log off for work, I don't want to do shit with social media.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing is you got the number two person. You have the person that wants to try to figure it out, but like
don't really have the know-how.
They don't have the know-how. Like they want it, but they don't know how. Then you got the person who I think is like both of us who found we could care less. They could take all social media right now. We'll still thrive because like we know how to talk to people. Yeah, those type of people, but like
or just being creative outside of social. Like for me, that's been my biggest thing lately. And like, I don't know if I said this on the pod. I don't think I have, but you know, on birthday, I'm always asking, you know, like what would you tell yourself? So everybody was giving me all these things, and they all kind of summed up the way I've been feeling about like take your time, you're right where you're supposed to be at. And my biggest thing has been like pivoting. So like, if there was no social media today, how would I pivot my art and creativity? And I feel like a lot of times most of the time with social media, I don't think people know how to pivot without it. Like if you did not have to record what you were wearing today and record how you get up in the morning and brush your fucking teeth and take a shit and shower and go to work, what is your creative outlet, or is that your creative outlet? And I'm not saying it's not creative because creativity is subjective, but what I'm saying is like, what is your art outside of just recording you being?
So for me, I think that's a great question, number one. But I think what
we should clip that.
The people that are super successful in social media are people who just say, I'm recording everything, and then I'm either gonna take the time to edit it myself, or I'm gonna hire somebody else to edit. But they just like record everything.
That's it, yeah.
And but that's their life. Like their life. I mean, I'll give you the perfect example of somebody like that is Spooks. Spooks
1,000%.
Spooks loves and that's him. Like that's so like when people.
But he loves it. My opinion on Spooks is like he'll do it regardless.
Yeah, it don't matter.
He don't do it for like. He does it because like that's his shit. Like that's he has fun and that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
And yeah, so to that point, like if he didn't have a camera, I would guarantee he would still be doing that shit in his house.
1,000%.
Like he would be the same.
Yeah,
through and through.
But it's like when
shout
you find
Spooks McGee,
shout out Spooks
I ain't
McGee,
seen him
man.
in a while.
But you know, you have the people who like they're just trying to go viral. Like they're just at any cost. They're just trying to find ways to go viral, and it's just like, fam.
I had a client like that once. And it was,
I'm not for it.
It was very upsetting because the song that they had was not the best. I ain't gonna say it was a client; it was a potential client. I was just like, "There's no." It was like he was trying to go viral, and I'm like, "There's no." I don't know if you know, but there's no way you can just we can't make you go
Can't
viral.
make it go
It's one of those
viral,
things you have it. It's a hit or miss. Like, we can do all the things. We can get all the influencers and all the girls to do a TikTok video, but if it don't hit, you know, what Charlamagne the guy said? Yeah, that ain't it.
It ain't it.
That ain't it.
I mean, that's the hardest part, because I mean, and you know, a lot of this stuff too just is reverse engineering. Like,
Right.
just speaking from an artist perspective, artists, instead of trying to find a song to go viral, just drop the music and let the people tell you what
Right.
song is going to be
Right.
the song. Like, you put out 10 records and record number 9 is the one that everybody loved, then that's the one you do your
go with.
campaigns for. Don't do campaigns for song 1 through 10, because you're just spending money.
Right.
Like, fam, drop the music and let the people tell you what song to really spend the money on. But then, like you said, even when you spend the money, that don't guarantee nothing. Like,
Don't.
yeah, you might get more plays, but
That's what I said. Like, it was was it a Tumblr or a BuzzFeed? I think it was a BuzzFeed post. They went through like Rihanna's old like IG feed of like just how things were just very raw and uncut. Like, we did have filters and they were quite terrible, to be honest. But everything was so in the moment that it wasn't as curated and like edited as it is now.
yeah.
And so, like, a part of me, I guess for me, that's why I have this weird thing with Instagram, because I'm like, I like the rawness of old Instagram when you was going out and taking pictures and everything wasn't super filtered.
Right.
But yeah, it made me think about, damn, how much it just changed to everybody wanting to be the same kind of different.
You're right. Also, I do want to shout out Spill, because I did join Spill. Spill is dope.
Oh wait, you didn't give me the code.
I thought I put it in the group chat.
Oh wait, let me go back and look.
But Spill to me is I like it because
It's a safe space.
it's I mean, that's those one of those buzzwords now, but
Facts.
it is a safe space. Like, it just feels like an app for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, just full transparency, it feel like it's an app for us. But on top of that, like, okay, with Threads, right? What's the first thing that happened when you got with Threads? They ask you, do you want to, like,
Oh, it automatically links to your Instagram.
links to your Instagram? Then it asks you, do you want, like, to import your friends and all that?
That
right?
too.
When I logged in to Spill, it ain't had none of that. It's just folks
Because
being,
you got to have a code. So
It's
it is
just-
more so like, what do you want to see?
and so everybody there, they just there, and it's like, oh, I'm enjoying content for content. I'm not enjoying content because Chiane posted it or
It's
Age
content
posted
that
it.
you like.
Yeah, it's just content that's there, and so I'm just like looking at it and enjoying it for what it is, not necessarily worrying about trying to befriend. You know how people get with social media, like, dog, you ain't following me? Like, no, bro, I got your phone number.
Right.
Like, I could call you right now. We could have a full conversation. I don't need to hit you up on IG to validate our friendship. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So I mean, y'all check out Spill if you can get a code.
Oh, no, give me the code again.
I got you.
It didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Social media is one of those things that obviously is never going away.
No,
I
it's
wish we could find a way for people. It always brings me back to that Black Mirror episode of like how people rank you and how you rank in the world and the way you like that whole thing. But I wish we could be less curated and more authentic. But if we can
feel
get
that
off
100%.
of it enough, I feel like we could be more authentic.
We definitely could.
Like, I'd be so overwhelmed that I'm like, by the time I do all this, like, I don't want to do it. And to the flip side of that, this could be your very like alter ego, whatever the fuck you got. If that's how you want to do it, and do it. I just hope you're as cool on socials as you are in real life. That's that's always my hope for people. And I've met people and vice versa where we be like, nah, you cool as fuck here and on Instagram. So
I've met them people who are completely different people in person than they
tough.
are online, and that's just like, who are you doing this for?
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, who is this for?
No, I've been fortunate to meet people that are like just as cool in real life, and I'd be like, you know what, I fuck with you for real,
Right.
because you're cool.
Did you see the mayor of South Fulton got locked up?
Did I?
Damn. Did you read
And
this
it was
reason
for like
though?
burglary and trespassing, I think.
But did you read the story?
I did not get a chance to read. So what's the story looking like?
So the story is he was like on vacation or something, and he saw this house, not on vacation, but he was like out and about. He saw this house. He said like, "Oh man, this looked like my dream house," and the house looked abandoned. So he said he wanted to go in and check it out, but somebody actually was living there.
Oh. So that's what he got arrested?
He got arrested for that. So for me, I feel
that's why
like
they called it trespassing.
yeah, it's trespassing. Yeah, because
Okay.
they called the police. It was like, bro,
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
are you doing? So I mean, here's the thing. I'm conflicted because that sounds like that could be a very true story. Number one, but also it sounds like it could be a little crackish. So
Yeah, because why did he call his realtor?
that's what I'm saying, fam. Like, who goes into an abandoned house? Like,
now that you said it, I'm like, why didn't this nigga call it? Because
Like-
I'm thinking like, that don't sound like, but that sounds like something I would do because I've done it before. Like, oh, this is a nice house.
it's a nice crib,
And I've entered the lockbox code.
but you're also not like the
Mayor of fuck. Oh, that nigga was out here doing dope.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds a little crackish. I don't know. Allegedly, yeah, I guess we got to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Nowadays, but
So that's I didn't read the full story, but I did not know that was what the reason was for.
Yeah.
That's
like,
wild.
he said the house looked like his dream house, and so he
I
wanted
bet
to.
it did. That nigga was high.
Yeah, no, like that sounds like
Allegedly.
very much so.
It's giving real crack. It's giving real. You got some more of that shit.
Yeah, like to me, it's just like, I hear you, my
I
guy,
hear you,
but
yeah, I would have called a realtor.
I'm like, fam.
Did they have furniture in the house? That's a more
I
important
don't
question.
know.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
I
need
don't
to
know.
know. What side of town was he on? Did they say?
You know
That
what?
also is
I don't know. I didn't go that far into
bad, I'm
it,
asking you
but
bad
you asking me like investigative reporter request.
when you be like,
Dateline
I'm going out,
questions.
babe. Where you going? Where you going with? What time y'all leaving?
Ask me these dateline questions like, fam, you don't know? I need you to know. That's funny, but either way, make better
Make better
decisions.
decisions as a leader.
Yeah,
God.
like as a leader, make better decisions, fam. Because I'm like, come on, my guy.
Yeah, he could have definitely called a realtor for that shit.
Right. Like just no, bro. You could have went on Zillow, fam. You ain't got to call the realtor. You could just
That's
put the address.
now that you say it's some real crackhead shit going on.
It's real crackish, bro. Like you could have called, like really just looked it up and seen what you need to know. I'm like, I don't know if you did the right thing there, sir. But let me see. I think we gotta wind down.
We do.
So I'm prepping for. I got a DJ gig.
Okay.
Friday. I got a DJ gig Friday at the King Center, and so I'm
Oh, word.
yeah, just brushing off the tables a little bit.
What kind of event is this? I ain't gonna be here, never mind.
I mean, it's some corporate event, something they got going
Oh,
on.
okay, some corporate shit.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
cool.
But I'm just trying to dust off. Get my bearings back, make sure I'm good and everything. But I came across a record. I was like, dang, this joint here used to go off in like the early 2000s, late
What song
90s.
was this?
Bro, where Zhane at? You remember that group? Groove Thing? You know the song.
It's a groove thing. The best thing about the 90s, 80s too, shit said, any type of music before now was like, at least before 2010, you could really be a one-hit wonder. And I don't mean that in like a
vibe,
negative
though.
way.
I
know it
feel
was
you.
given a negative connotation back then,
I
but
know what you're
like,
saying.
that's because like, shit was so fire, like, we didn't need you to do a whole album. We like that song.
That one.
That's
we like
the one.
that one. That's the
That's
one we
it.
want. Keep playing that one.
Keep doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do know it's like, it's a groove thing.
Now that joint go off. I will be playing that at some point.
That's tough. I like that.
Yeah, that's my joint. But yeah, I was just like, man, what a
What is?
that's a jam. You know what
That
I'm
is
saying?
a
Like that's a
jam.
real jam.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
I miss One Hit Wonders. Welp, it is time for my. I'm sorry, I'm doing my spill profile.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm black and of African descent. The fuck are we talking about?
Oh, they're asking you about your
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. We would give y'all a word of the week, but Lingo Steve ain't here.
I got one.
Oh, you got a word?
I do. I got
Okay.
one.
What's your word?
Wait.
Oh, she got to find a word. So we don't have.
I don't know how to spell it. I know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, just say the word then.
Residious.
Residious. Residious. I think
I don't know if
is
it's a R-E or R.
Residious. No replacement found. That ain't it. Okay, what does it mean?
I don't know. It's like absurd or like exaggerative or some shit like that. Oh,
We gonna find it. All you gotta do is put it in Google.
I know it in context clues.
They'll give you something close to it. Yeah, residious. Residuos.
C-R-E-S. I was doing C.
Residious waste? Is that it?
It's like extra or some shit like that, right?
Hold on, let's see. Maybe there's another one. Maybe this is it. Residuous. Let's see if this is the one. Internet moving slow than a mug. Hell, boy.
Mine is too.
Residious.
Maybe I don't have a word of the week. I tried, Steve.
I think this might be it. You said like oh no, fam, I don't know what that is. Remaining? That's not it. Okay, so no word of the week.
No word of the week, but we tried.
Yeah, what's your shout out, fam? Not the XL. God dang. Who stressed you out with the XL?
It's just like it's Monday and this is the first week back from
Oh yeah. From
all
festivities.
of that. So yeah, this is a new week. But you know what? I want to give a shout out. Nah, because cancer season's not almost over. But fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm shouting out me and you. Cause you know why? We made another year here on fucking Earth.
That's right.
With these hot ass temperatures. And I'm mature now because I said temperatures. But not mature enough to say mature. These hot ass temperatures and shit. And yeah, man, we made another year. We here. And we're black as fuck. And I'm here for it. And that's my shout out of the week. Shout out to anybody, all the cancers celebrating a birthday this year. We love y'all. We're glad y'all are here to celebrate with us. And that is my shout out of the week. And we love y'all. And we appreciate y'all. And it's been Last Name Good, myself, ChianeXO, Lingo Steven Spirit, and H over there. And we are the No Buffer Podcast, the Culture Ratchet Podcast to say what we want. When we want no buffer, just facts. And we are fucking out.
Yep. H, make sure you zoom in on the hole in my shirt.
So niggas could see the hole in this shirt. Yes. You definitely can.
Salty watermelon.
I don't know what that would taste like. I'm actually kind of curious. I did the salty caramel. It actually tasted good.
I